So Sora asks in Discord, do you want to see more dragons in the MSQ? Very simple question.
I'm assuming he means in the Final Fantasy
Yes.
MSQ. Yes, obviously, because so Heavensward obviously dealt with the dragons, but it only really dealt with the dragons insofar as their involvement in the Dragon Song War. That's it. That's literally what Heavensward dealt with. Is how did the Dragon Song War start? Why did the dragons get involved in this war? And then, of course, what Ishgard did in order to fuck up the truce and the peace that used to exist between dragon and man. For the most part, though, it didn't really deal with a whole lot of the dragons. There was a little bit of history around Nidhogg and the creation of the dragons, Dalamud playing a part in that. But overall, obviously, not nearly as much as I would like to see. The lore around dragons in Final Fantasy is incredibly interesting because it's nothing like the story of World of Warcraft's dragons. Like, there's no comparison between these two stories. They come from incredibly, very different places. And they also serve a very different element. So, in World of Warcraft, the dragons and us are friends. We work together. The dragons have a reason for existing. In Final Fantasy, the dragons kind of tolerate the mortals, more so than actually working with them. For the most part, they tolerate mortals, and they're, they'll join if something really threatens Eorzea, but they're not really, too bothered by whatever it is humans and mortals are doing, or even helping the mortals with fucking anything. I would say, though, as a genuine answer to the question, I would much rather want to see the Ascians. So from a lore perspective, there are two things in Final Fantasy that absolutely destroy me at the moment. It is the Empire and it is the Ascians. Those are the two things that I am more excited by than anything else in the game. The Empire fascinates me to no end because the evil people of the Empire are so perfect. The bad guys of the Empire really is so well done. They're so evil, but also they're constantly written to make sense in their own way. And then the Ascians, they appear to be extremely evil, but then they also seem to have a method to their madness, which I've not been able to figure out yet, but they seem to claim that the current trajectory of Eorzea and Hydaelyn is actually a very bad thing. And I don't know why that's a bad thing. I don't know why they believe Zodiark can set things right, but clearly they have some idea. And I'm trying my absolute best not to spoil Heavensward for a lot of people here, because they're definitely, if I talk too much about things like the Warriors of Darkness and stuff like that, obviously massive spoilers. So hopefully I didn't spoil anything for anyone. But yeah, just as a straightforward answer, dragons, absolutely. Give me more of Nidhogg.
Perfect. Yep. Now I'll let you talk to Angabar now.
All right. Cool stuff. Thank you very much, Andy. Really appreciate that.